Have you ever tried to meditate, but your mind felt like a Sunday square, full of voices, noise, and movement everywhere? A lot of people think that meditation is about emptying the mind. Spoiler: Vipassana doesn't require silence, it requires attention. There's a simple detail that separates guided meditation from single-pointed meditation, and it can completely change your daily level of focus. The secret isn't in controlling your thoughts, but in learning to see each one as a wave that rises and dissolves. Vipassana is the practice that has trained monks for centuries and today helps entrepreneurs, athletes, and even regular students to see things clearly. You don't need mantras, candles, or expensive apps. All you need is your breath and 10 minutes of courage. Do you want to find out how to turn distraction into clarity and mental chaos into calm focus? If you've ever felt you need more focus, less anxiety, and clarity to make decisions, stay with me here. In the next few lines, you'll learn what meditation is, what Vipassana is, where it comes from, why it's different from guided meditations, and how to start practicing today. But first, let me tell you, why do so many people say that only Vipassana can truly flip the switch on a scattered mind? How can such an ancient technique work so well in times of digital overload? What does it actually mean, in practice, to train your mind to observe instead of react? Can 10 minutes of single-pointed attention really change your whole day? Let's dive into these points together. Attention, intention, and surrender, and you'll feel the difference from your very first experience. Vipassana is one of the oldest meditation practices in existence, recorded as being taught by the Buddha himself over 2,500 years ago. Vipassana literally means to see things as they really are. While many modern practices are guided by audios, voices, or external instructions, Vipassana is single-pointed. You choose a single point of focus, usually the breath, and remain faithful to that point. It seems simple, but it's in this apparent detail that all the transformation lies. Think of a camera lens. When it's out of focus, everything looks blurry and indistinct. When you turn the lens and focus on one point, everything else becomes clear. The mind works the same way. Vipassana is that adjustment. And the first reversal of logic here is, it's not about getting rid of thoughts, but about learning to see them clearly without fighting them. In practice, this starts small. Try sitting with your eyes closed, spine straight, and simply notice the air entering and leaving through your nose. You don't need to change your breathing, just feel it. Suddenly, you notice that the air coming in is a bit cooler and the air going out is warmer. Sometimes you feel the air passing through roughly, as if it were a thin thread scraping by. Other times it's soft, almost velvety. This is the key, to observe the simple reality of the moment. And why does this expand your life so much? Because when you learn to be present in such a subtle detail, your ability to focus in any other area naturally grows. You stop getting lost in automatic reactions. At work, with family, in your studies, you start to see before you react. This space of clarity is what gives you maturity and calm in situations that used to cause anxiety. I remember the first time I tried Vipassana. I thought it would be impossible. My mind wouldn't stop, and I got frustrated. But then someone told me, you don't need to stop anything. You just need to observe how the air touches your nose. That changed everything. For the first time, I didn't fight against my thoughts. I just noticed that they came and went, like cars on a road, while I stood still on the shoulder. And that feeling of being steady without being swept away was liberating. And here's the takeaway. Vipassana isn't about becoming a monk. It's about training your inner gaze to see what's already there. Attention to notice, intention to stay, surrender to reap the rewards. Now, let's try a quick exercise. Close your eyes for a few seconds. Breathe normally, without forcing it. Bring your attention to your nostrils. Feel the air coming in. Is it cold? Is it gentle? Maybe thin and almost sharp? Feel the air as it leaves. Is it warmer? Softer? Almost silky? Notice the difference. Maybe it's rough as it enters and velvety as it leaves. The detail is the path. Whenever your mind gets distracted, don't fight it. Just bring it back, like gently holding a child's hand. This is the basic practice of Vipassana, observing the breath at the nostrils. If you repeat this for a few minutes each day, you'll start to notice changes. More focus, more clarity, less anxiety. It's simple, but consistent. If this exercise made sense to you, try practicing it for 10 minutes every day. With every distraction, Return to the air coming in and going out. That's the training. In the beginning, it may seem small, but that's exactly where the big transformation starts.